Hello everyone, Mishlings here of Super Mario Galaxy, and what am I doing here? Well, last time I lied. We're not going to start up Seaslide Galaxy yet. For now, we've got Purple Comet over here at Battle Rock. Now, this is kind of the... well, this is similar to the purple coin. It's similar to the purple coins from Gold Leaf Galaxy, because we have not an explicit time limit, but just kind of an understood one. This is one of the, this is a rather tricky one to try and do. Because you're on this platform and it's moving forward at a fixed pace. There's only 100 purple coins here. You've got to collect them all, and if you miss one, you can't go back. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Yep, that's the way this one's designed. Though, overall, it's really not too bad. There's a later one, though. Oh, boy. I keep mentioning in this game, oh, there's a later one. There's always a later one for everything in this game. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. No. Yay! Woo! There, I finally got... yeah, the issue is, even though it's not too difficult, this is still kind of not an easy thing to do. Especially here when they play around with gravity so much, because when you're upside down in the game, it never quite feels clear which way to press to go in what direction. And they get evil here because look, there are 3 dimensions here. There's coins kind of hiding each other. But they do have the awesome purple coin music here, so you know what? Who am I to complain? Who am I to complain about that? I am a Let's Player. Who am I to complain? I'm playing the game anyway, and I love the game anyway, so what am I doing here? Yep, see, that was easy enough. There's, like I said, there's a later one that's harder, but that's beside the point. We're not at that later one. Hey, hey, very nice. And we get the star. And back to where I said we would be going in the first place, but I didn't. We have the Silver Stars of Seaslide. Now, this is a long mission. This one's going to take me a while. So, we'll see how I end up doing a commentary. If it's sped up, you'll know I did post. Let's hope the good music will help me last this whole time. For some inexplicable reason, bees show up. Even worker bees get holidays too, you know? No, they don't. No, they don't. You are worker bees. Your only purpose in life is to work. Oh boy. This is not looking like a good way to start things off, is it? Now, for some weird, kind of weird reason, Seaslide Galaxy sees heavy use of the bee. Of Bee Mario. Not entirely sure why, but that's just kind of the way that things go. Yay, first of 5 of these frickin' things. And come on, come on, come on, no! Yay, we get up to the top of the tree, so that maybe somewhere out there we can find more silver stars. Yeah! Stop it! Oh, Hungry Luma, Hungry Luma. What do you gotta say, Penguin Face? Something funny about that island and... no, really, you think? Oh my god, this level is... just like I said. I complained about the length of Dusty Dune Galaxy. This place is probably just as bad, but I like the music that much more. Yep. I'm kind of just... I'm me that way. I have my biases. You can't... you know? I know it's unreasonable, but it's just the way that I am. I'm only human. Just like the rest of you. Ooh, Koopa, Koopa. Let's see what happens when I beat you up, steal your house. Okay, I guess I need to be regular Mario to do that. I can't be Mario. What am I talking about? Am I making any sense? You know what? That doesn't even matter. That's just you. Yay. What's all the buzz about this bee mushroom? That it's awesome.
Starbits! Really? You suck! You freaking suck!
Hey! Hey! Who said I wanted to go right back there? I want to get to that island.
Freaking George! George? Freaking people!
Alright. 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 We're going to climb a tree. We're going to climb a tree. The tree shall be climbed. And then once I climb the tree and get to the top, I will be rewarded with one singular silver star. I will, because that's just how this game works. Die! Blue thing. Don't know what your name is. I don't want to know what your name is, but I'm probably going to find out anyway. Because that's just how I am. Yay, Starbits. Not Starbits, Silver Star. Ugh. Now what's over here on this gray platform, assuming I can land there? We'll find out, but what's on here? Oh, there is a water bridge thing. Whoa, let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. That would be terrifying to me, honestly. That would be terrifying to anybody for obvious reasons, but I have a terrible, terrible fear of drowning. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh, look, I get a launch star back to the surface. Back to the main part of the world. And what happens if I go in this... I get thrown over here, so there's really not many places over here we haven't been yet. Is there anywhere here we haven't been yet? Oh wait, the Toad ship. Let's make our way there. And in order to get over to the Toad ship, we need to hop in a cannon. And like I pointed out before, Hungry Luma! We put ourselves in the cannon, fire ourselves up here. We got the 5th silver star, finally! And hopefully it still remembers that I grabbed onto that pole star. Yep. If it hadn't remembered that, I'd be screwed right about now. Okay, thing. Yay! Fly ourselves back to the mainland and to the star. You found it! Yes, I did. Finally did. And we get, this time, a gold star. And because I love to torture myself with overly long missions, we come next to Purple Coins by the Seaside. Now this one will definitely be sped up and post-commentated. So, yeah. That's the way it's gonna be. Deal with it. Okay, again, for some not completely logical reason that I'm aware of, this makes heavy use of the bee mushroom again. And again, you're standing on clouds a lot of the time. I don't quite get this, and I know it's a stupid thing to be so nitpicky about, but the fact is the game makes a big point out of the fact that you can't touch water as a bee. And clouds are water? Does anybody else remember that? Yeah, so you can't touch water, yet clouds are water vapor, and you can walk on them when you're a bee, but can't even really touch them when you're... can't even touch water when you're a bee. I don't get it. And so I'm not really sure why it fits here on Sea Slide. It's I guess because it's a really big level and you need it to get everywhere. But, you know, now that I think about it, there is no normal levels in here. And if you notice, right here, you can't hit the box while you're a bee. I don't get why that is. But yeah, I guess there is no real normal level that doesn't involve the bee mushroom here. See? Water. You touch water, you lose the bee. So, I mean, I guess it's an inherent problem with the way the level's designed, but it just feels really weird putting a bee mushroom in this otherwise very water-based level. And that's my rant on the subject, and hopefully that'll be the last time I bring it up, but I really don't know. It's probably in all the other pre-recorded stuff I probably talk about it some more, but yeah. Now in this level you're going to be wanting to look everywhere, and the whole reason I sped this up is that there are a lot of places that these coins love to hide. So just search everything, be thorough, but also keep in mind that if you die, you have to restart this level from the beginning. And there's some situations where it's actually pretty easy to die. Like if you look right around... wait, we're not quite there yet. Yeah, if you look right here, right around the lighthouse, I'm right there over the edge. I just went over the edge of the level. Had I dropped, you would die. Now, notice there are no coins underwater, which is a very good thing because, well, that would just make this even harder than it needs to be if there were coins underwater. As it is, with all of them above the ground, above water, in the air, whatever, however you want to say it, and apparently I just can't fly up a tree. I don't get it. But it's hard enough to find them all already without having to take into consideration the fact that there might be something underwater. Beach Bowl Galaxy doesn't do that, as you'll see later. And I have to compare this to Beach Bowl Galaxy because they're very, very similar, and they have the awesome music, which I am playing here for your benefit and for my own. Because it's just that awesome. And I fail at climbing up an egg. That's not a sentence you hear every day. See, don't you love video games and the fact they give you all this opportunity to say this stuff that you don't see every day? And it's part of the complaint a lot of people have against modern games is that they go with much more quote-unquote realistic ideas, and you don't get as crazy things like that. I'm not going to say that's necessarily inherently a bad thing as compared to this, but I just love the fact that some of these weird and ridiculous things come up in the course of a game. Now those star bits looked like purple coins from above. I swear they did. Go back and look at it from there. That's just... I thought they were purple coins. I was stupid or blind or they were deceptive. It could be any of the above. And see, all this time, and this feels like it's taken a long time watching the video playback right now. I can kind of remember how I'm scared of heights. Yes, Toad, I feel you. I feel the way you feel about that. But yeah, I remember how long it was while I was recording this. This is one of the very long purple coin levels that they basically said, let's use every single square inch of the level we can use. And yep, now we got to, luckily it will end on this tree because there's only 21 now left. Hopefully I can sync this up properly. The playback is a little laggy, but it should be able to do it. And why am I talking about the technical issues? Well, I guess it's because I love talking about the technical issues because they're fun problems to solve. And yeah, we're now going into the song looping for the third time, even sped up. It's doing that. Yep. This is actually this is the version of it taken directly off the soundtrack. So that's pretty cool. But, just wait for this cloud to get back here. And there's 3 more of the coins right there. We got these 4 up here, and I'll meet you back with live commentary. And there we go. Finally, I'll meet you over at the lighthouse. And finally, after nearly 15 minutes of post-commentating, 15 minutes of coin collecting, which you will see in its post-commentated, sped-up glory, we miss. But we get, finally, the star. And that'll be all for now. This is Micheling's here with Super Mario Galaxy, and I will see you guys next time.